Talk, shop, pop, movies.
Ahoy there, this is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile, and if you're a Convicted Cinephile yourself, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. On my channel, I like to talk, shop, and pop open, that is, movies and physical media. And today I'm going to show off my, as complete as I can, Christmas movie slash TV special collection. So this has DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks in it, a little bit of everything. Genres all over the place, but they all fit into Christmas movies to me. Some of you might say that is not a Christmas movie, but I do not care. These are, like I said, Christmas films. To me, they fall into the Christmas genre in my heart of hearts, as robotic as it may be. So I'm going to start off with, and then this is no particular order or anything like that. It's just how the stack turned up. I'm going to start with my Halloween horror Christmas movies, because that just is what, this is where it fell. This is where the cards fell, as they say. Number one up here is Black Christmas. Possibly my favorite Christmas horror movie that I've ever seen. I can't think of one that I like more than this off the top of my head. So I'm just going to say, yes, it is my favorite Christmas horror film that I've ever seen. I have yet to see the remakes, plural. There's the awesome poster artwork. But yes, this is on 4K as well. This is just the old Scream Factory Blu-ray. I really, really love this movie. My wife really likes it as well, which is rare for her to like a horror movie as much as I do. Next, I have Silent Night, Deadly Night. She hated this one, for example. It's a terrible movie, but it's fun as hell. Silent Night, Deadly Night from Scream Factory on Blu-ray there. Yeah, not much to say about it, but it's a Santa slasher film. What's not to love? Up next, we have its sequel, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. She hated this one even more. This movie is about 90% flashbacks of the first film, from a perspective of the main character who was a baby in the first film, so how he remembers what happened makes no sense whatsoever. It's garbage day, yes it is, and this movie is just that. Hot, fun garbage. I might as well keep it in order here. And then next I got the Vestron Video Silent Night, Deadly Night collection with parts 3, 4, and 5. I have only watched 3. Maybe I'll watch 4 and 5 this year, but given the track record and how much my wife loved the first 3, I might end up watching these 2 by myself someday. Another Scream Factory Christmas film I have is Krampus. This is the 4K. This is a fun one. We actually watched this with my kid. He liked it too. He likes scary things, and he loves, trick-or-treat, things like that. So this is a perfect little film for him, as inappropriate as it may be, but it's really not that bad. It's the naughty cut, which literally means there's like 5 more swear words in it. That's pretty much the only difference. Next I have From Vinegar Syndrome, Don't Open Until Christmas. This slipcover has boobies on it, so I apologize. But it's artwork, so, it's not like it's real boobies. And this one opens up like a Christmas card. Maybe this year I'll finally watch this one. There's more boobies. Here, I'll do that. Now it's not offensive. Merry Christmas from Vinegar Syndrome. I may have missed something on my shelf. I don't have these categorized by Christmas movies on my shelves. It's by regular genre, not by sub-genre. So I have all my boutique labels on one shelf, all my horror movies on one shelf, or one section, comedies, so on and so forth. And wherever these Christmas movies may land, that is where they are. So I could have easily missed one. I'll say right now, I don't have Iron Man 3 in my stack. I do sort of consider it a Christmas movie, but it's inside of my giant, Phase 2 collection, and I just didn't feel like grabbing that down. Next, I have Fat Man. This is one I need to watch ASAP, because it's part of our Collectors Club recommendation roundtable. This is the one that Mike recommended me. I started it the other night, but I was just way too tired, so I'm going to try to watch it again. Probably, immediately after recording this video, I'll probably pop it in. Here's one that nobody but me loves as a Christmas movie, but I consider it one. Catch Me If You Can from Steven Spielberg. Christmas is throughout this film pretty consistently. So I consider it a Christmas movie. It came out in theaters Christmas weekend. So it's always been a Christmas movie to me, and I just love this movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. Another one that's kind of weird is Edward Scissorhands. It sort of ends on the Christmas note, and it just gives me the Christmas feels. Any movie that makes me feel chilly while I'm watching it, and has Christmas lights in it somewhere, it kind of just ends up falling in that category. The Shining is on the cusp. I have A Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. I believe I got this from Uncle Tony over at Basement Blues. I've never actually watched this, but we've been in a Beauty and the Beast kick lately because we just saw a live play of it yesterday upon this recording, and it was pretty adorable. It was like a version for kids, so it was shortened a little bit. So it was like 75 minutes long without a intermission, and they did a fantastic job. So I might actually pop this in for my kid today because none of us have ever seen this. Next, I have this. Why this? Because Batman Returns. That's why. Batman Returns is definitely a Christmas movie. Here's one of my all-time favorite comedies slash Christmas movies, Bad Santa. I saw this in theaters a couple of times when it came out, and I prefer the unrated version. I don't think it has the theatrical cut, which is weird. It has the unrated and director's cuts. The unrated cut is my preferred version. That's the one I watched on DVD countless times, and the one I always pop in. And I think it just has the best jokes in it. And it's about 10 minutes longer, too. The director's cut is actually really short, and it sort of truncates a lot of the good bits in the movie, in my opinion. Next, I have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, another one I grew up with on the VHS. All-time favorite Christmas films here. Just the old Target Blu-ray. I didn't upgrade any of these to 4K yet because I don't care at the moment. I'd rather buy movies I don't have yet. Christmas Story. This is in the running for my favorite Christmas movie ever. The only reason it's not in that spot is because, like everyone, we watched it way too many times as kids, and we kind of got sick of it, but I never got sick of it to the point where I pretend that it's terrible, like a lot of people think is cool to do nowadays. It's an all-time classic to me. Another one I grew up on, Scrooged with Bill Murray, my favorite Christmas Carol adaptation, far and away, at least in live action form. In animated form, it's Mickey's Christmas Carol, which I do not own, sadly, on Blu-ray, but I watch on Disney Plus. On repeat this time of year. Here's a DVD holiday movie collection from Hallmark. I bought it to watch one December night, once again, for that Christmas roundtable we're doing, so if you want to see my thoughts on that, the stream is on the 15th on my channel, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see what I thought of One December Night, and see if I make Tim cry. Next, I have Die Hard, and technically Die Hard 2. They are both Christmas movies in this Die Hard collection that has all 4 Die Hard movies, because they never made a 5th one, thank God. I have this little DVD set of these Christmas classics, and this one's so cool I just never upgraded it. You got Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty, Rudolph, and a bunch of the crappy ones nobody cares about, like Little Drummer Boy, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, Cricket on the Hearth, and Frosty Returns, starring John Goodman. But yeah, those top 3 are bangers, as they say. And it's a cool, like, hard box set, too. This is my wife's favorite. Jim Carrey in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I wasn't a huge fan of this when it first came out, because I was really excited about it because I was in love with Jim Carrey. The Grinch cartoon was always my favorite Christmas thing to watch on TV. But over the years, this one's grown on me. It's one of my favorites as well. Speaking of the classic, there is How the Grinch Stole Christmas on Blu-ray. This is always the best adaptation because it's like half an hour long. You don't need to turn like a 30-page book into a 2-hour long movie. But, they've managed to do it a couple of times. And the other time they did it was with this. The Grinch. I actually like this movie. It's cute. It is what it is. My kid likes it. I like to pop it on. Benedict Cumberbatch is a halfway decent Grinch in there. Here's one I've never been a fan of, but my kid is really into Charlie Brown and Snoopy. At least he was when we bought this, so I figured I'd grab it, add it to the collection. Charlie Brown Christmas. I never liked Peanuts. I never found them to be entertaining. I don't get the appeal other than Snoopy is cute, so I'll just be blunt. Next, I have the classics, Home Alone 1 and 2 in this 2-pack. I love them both for various reasons, but the first one is always going to be my favorite, easily. Definitely in my top 10 Christmas movies ever. Number 2 it's up there, but I don't think it would I don't think it would crap the top 10. I don't think it would crack the top 10. There we go. Just because it's the same movie. I mean, we all know that. Depends on what mood you're in. Do you want to see him at home, or do you want to see him doing New York stuff? I guess that's the only thing. How much Tim Curry do you want to watch? That's the question. Next, I have the shot in Minnesota classic, Jingle All the Way. Turbo Man. I can't do it as well because I have a sinus thing going on. Normally, I'm pretty good at Arnold voice. But I love this one. It sucks in the best way. And I'm pretty sure his face there is the same as his face on the front of the case because gotta love terrible Photoshop. But I love Jingle All the Way. It's just so bad, it's great Christmas classic. And this is the last one, I believe. Love Actually on Blu-ray. This is getting a 4K, I believe, as well. Or it is this month, probably, because it's a Christmas movie. One of the few romantic comedies I actually really, really enjoy. I saw it in theaters, and it always hits me in the feels, in the Christmas way. So that is my entire Christmas movie collection, sans Iron Man 3, which is out there somewhere. I didn't pull out It's a Wonderful Life because I just showed it off, and same goes for The Apartment on my AFI Top 100 lists. So I recommend you go watch those collection videos because they are much more interesting than this, in my opinion. But hey, it's Christmas. You got to show off your Christmas crap, right? Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Once again, I am Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. I have a lot of award season videos pumping out because Golden Globes are coming up. Hopefully you watched my live stream of the announcements on Monday morning. The Collectors Club Christmas movie recommendation roundtable live stream is coming up on Friday, the 15th, on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be there or be somewhere else. But I mean, be there because, it's fun to talk about Christmas movies, right? We like ripping into each other's picks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Shop, pop, movies.